Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tuko.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tuko.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Thank you so much, members of the press. This is a congregation of youth leaders and youth aspirants from different political factions. And before I proceed with whatever I want to discuss today, allow me give chance to my sister here to say something.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo. Amani daima Mkenya. So all of us are gathered here as the leadership of different campuses across the country. We have all the universities represented here. The reason why we have come together as a youth leadership and viongozi wa different universities is for us to speak peace to our young people. We are joining all of you together and we are asking you young people, come together and let us speak peace to the incoming general election. We are saying no to post-election violence. Never again shall we see young people being used, that in the time when somebody does not win and the youths are used to go out. So we are the people who are used out so that we can go and do funny things. We loot, we throw stones. That is not the way of a young person. So leo tuko hapa, tunasema vijana, all the universities in the country, we are calling you out. We are going to speak peace and we are asking that as we begin this journey of preaching peace to the country, we shall be on the front as the young people. Normally youths are used to be the ones that are on the front to do bad things. But this time as leadership, we are saying we will be used to preach peace and not to do anything to do with post-election violence. So I'd like also to see, we also want to see the two functions. That is our right honorable Prime Minister together with our Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, encouraging peace, supporting the young people, even as we begin this as the campuses across the board to go round. We want to see you supporting us. We want to see the different organizations coming on board, because at the end of the day, we want the country remaining intact and our economy going up and not down. And so we also want to see the two functions using the two-third gender rule. We are aware that Monday is the deadline that for the women that are meant to be picked from the different political parties. We want to see the list coming out as that they have complied to the IEBC call on two-third gender rule being applied. And we want to see this going across the board from the deputy governors, different counties. We want to see even women being included to be the running mates of the deputy governors. We want to see the two parties, political parties, picking probably the women in that are on the front supporting these parties. So mine is just to call on the young people to preach peace and also to call on the political parties to look into the two-third gender rule. And also I want to appeal to the Kajiado County personally, because that is the county I come from. I want to appeal to the Kajiado County leadership to see them also applying that, bringing women on board to be on the front. From the MCA level, we want to see women being nominated. I personally was on the run and I was vying for MCA, and we'd like to see in our wards women being empowered, young women coming on board, because we know that we are the future of tomorrow. If you bring a woman on board, you're preaching to the whole country and you're lifting the whole country. Kileta mwanaume, tunajua yeye ni nyumba yake atashikilia, lakini sisi wa mama ni taifa mzima. Mama ni mama wa taifa. Kwa hivyo mimi ninaomba viongozi wetu kutoka wale wako juu hadi wale wako wamesimama viti za governor, wacha tuone mkishikilia kina mama, na haswa vijana wadogo, wanawake wale ambao wanakuja kwa uongozi. Thank you very much.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Thank you so much. I want to associate myself to the sentiments of my sister as far as peaceful elections are concerned. And this goes directly to the two top contenders. That is the leader of Azimio candidate Raila Odinga and the leader of Kenya Kwanza, William Samoei Ruto, I want to express on behalf of these young people that we are not expecting to see whatever happened in 2007 taking place in this country again. We are the young people, and we want to say this economy is affecting us more than any other person. And to the young generation of this nation, I would like to remind you that the struggles that we shall face in these elections, or if there is any case there is war after elections, is not the same way the families, friends, and relatives of the top contenders will face. In the event that there shall be war in this country, I want to urge us, the young people, not to take part of it. And if any of the candidates feels that he or she has been shortchanged, they should call their families, friends, and relatives to go to the streets in the event that they feel that it is through war that they can be solved. Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Having said that, I want to stress on to the IEBC that we are sitting down behind watching you closely, and we are expecting nothing but free, fair, and credible elections. We don't want to experience what we saw with the ECK of 2007 taking place in this country. In 2013-2017, you nearly brought this country into an imaginary situation. We are not expecting to see such a situation going forward. And therefore, we believe in one Mr. Chebukati, that today we say that we trust and believe in you, that you are going to offer this nation the better option in a peaceful way, credible and free elections. Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
I want to say something about the judiciary, headed by our able mama, Chief Justice Koome. We are looking at you as young people, and we are expecting that the event that anything happens and any of the top contenders or any other person comes to you to seek justice, please, we are requesting that do what the Constitution guides you to do. Do whatever you know that is right for this country. And please, don't be part of the bad history of this nation. Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Lastly, as I conclude, because I have to conclude, I want to sensitize the youth, women, and men of this nation that this country belongs to all of us, regardless of gender, race, color, or tribe. In this congregation, we are from different political factions. We have people from Azimio, we have people from Kenya Kwanza, and we have people with independent minds. And we are coming together for one cause, that is peaceful elections. We want peace before, during, and after elections. Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
As I conclude, I want to say that whatever the situation, whether the frog hits the stone or the stone hits the frog must die. Comrades, power.
Power.
Comrades, power.
Power.
The frog in this situation is peace, and we must ensure that peace prevails whatever happens, whether the results are good or bad. There must be peace in this country. Thank you so much.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Mine, I just want to call upon all the youth, regardless of the ethnical basis and social class, to come out in solidarity in preaching peace this forthcoming election. It is high time that youth are included. It's high time that youth are included in governance and election decision processes. And we want to tell you people who are vying for the top job, we cannot and we will not be used as tools to fuel violence. We cannot and we are going to not to be used with cheap handouts so that we can sell our future, so that we can sell our tomorrow. We are saying we are standing in solidarity, in sober minds as university students, leaders, in electing leaders who are going to take this nation together. Regardless of your political party, regardless of your affiliation and association, all what we are saying is lazima after 2022 Kenya ikuwe imara. Tunasonga mbele kama wanafunzi, tunasonga mbele kama viongozi, na tunasema amani lazima ifanye nini? Amani lazima idumu. Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Asanteni.
tupo?
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo?
Amani daima Mkenya.
It has come to our attention that our economy in Kenya, that it is really derailing, and it is because of our political system. And we are calling upon all the businesses, organizations, and the entrepreneurs in our country to not engage in political rallies and political disabilities that is going to divide our Kenyans, because during and even after our elections, our economy must grow and our Kenyans must eat, because we as a government, we as a country must drive as one, and our economy must be taken into consideration by all our parties. Let peace reign in all sectors. Let Kenyans have peace. Vijana tupo?
Amani daima Mkenya.
Vijana tupo?
Amani daima Mkenya.
Thank you.
Just want to take us as well back to history. 1963, when we gained our first independence. Stories have been told of how the Mau Mau fought for this country, and the great men of this nation, Jaramogi Odinga, Kenyatta, and Harry Thuku, Tom Mboya, and the likes. These are the men who fought for this country because they wanted to see our economy going up. They wanted to see education coming in this country, health and in the infrastructure of this country going to another level. That is why when they said the Muzungu to go, it was because they wanted to live in a free country. Our country ikiwa na uhuru na watu wake wanajivunia kuwa kwa hii country. But we do not want to go into a level where every year, every time we have a general election, some of us who live in Western Kenya, Nyanza, Machakos, Kiambu, we are packing our bags as the students of this country because our parents are telling us, chukueni mizigo rudi nyumbani kabla siasa haijaanza. We want to be in the general election in Nairobi and not to fear, to know that at the end of the day, our leaders know what is right for this country, because the country is bigger than individuals. So as the youth of this country and as campus leadership, we are saying that Kenya is bigger than human beings and individuals. Kwa hivyo sisi hata tukiwa student leaders tunasema, what we have done in the past we will not do again. We are not going to be used as tools. While some of the children are in the homes and some of them are in the United States, the rest of us pack our bags to go to our ushago. That we shall not do. We are going to speak peace. We want to hear agendas from every political parties. All of us here are from different political parties. Myself, I'm in the UDA party. I have Babu here from Azimio. I have my brother here from another. I have ANC. We have Amani. We have even Wiper. We have Safina here. And so we are saying we are going to see people being in rallies. They are in the same platform, but they do not fight. Why do we have to fight? You know, when they fought for the independence, they were from different tribes. Yet they fought and believed in this nation. And so as the millennial generation, we are saying no to violence. We are saying that in our generation, we are going to change the norm of how elections is being done in this country. And so we are the game changers now. We will not be used. Amani, tumesema nini?
Amani daima Mkenya.
Amani daima Mkenya. Tunataka election ikiisha tunarudi shule, hakuna shule itafungwa university ati kwa sababu ya demonstration. Companies are not going to lock down. Investors are not going to go away because tutakuwa na amani Kenya na itadumu. So tunawapenda viongozi wetu. Nini wenye wako mbele yetu wakubwa, Prime Minister, we love you. We love Hustler. We love our president, but we are saying show us the way and we shall follow the right way. But the wrong way we shall not follow again. We shall follow the way of peace, and that is the way that we know how. Amani idumu.
Amani daima Mkenya.
Thank you. Power.
Vijana power.
Power.
Amani
Daima Mkenya.
Naam, sisi tuko hapa kama kongamano la wanafunzi ama viongozi wa wanafunzi kutoka vyuo vikuu hapa eneo la Karen na Kenya kwa ujumla. Na leo hii tumepatana na viongozi ambao wamejitoa kutoka vyuo vikuu kwenda mashinani ili kupigania nyadhifa tofauti tofauti kuanzia MCA, MPs, women rep, senators na hata wengine wanatafuta ugavana. Kwa hivyo leo hii tunakuja tu kutangaza na kuomba vijana wenzetu kutoka nchi nzima ni kwamba wajue kwamba tukiwa pale chuo, wakati unapoenda mess kutafuta chakula, huwa haulizi wewe ni wa chama gani. Wakati unalipa school fees, haulizagu wewe ni wa muungano gani. Wakati unapoenda kutafuta chakula sehemu tofauti tofauti, wakati unaenda kuitisha help, haulizagu wewe ni Azimio au ni Kenya Kwanza. Sisi sote tunajua tunaishi pamoja miaka yote 5. Leo hii isifike kwamba mtu anataka kuwa kiongozi kutoka sehemu tofauti aje kutugawanya sisi. Tunahitaji kuendelea na masomo yetu baada ya uchaguzi, na tunahakikisha kwamba iwapo tutaweza kuweka amani na vijana wetu kutoenda barabarani kutumika na wanasiasa, ekonomi yetu itakuwa sawa, mama na baba zetu watakuwa wanafanya kazi ili kutafuta school fees ya kutusomesha sisi, na iwapo tutakuwa tumemaliza tu shule, tutapata nafasi ya kufanya kazi katika kampuni ambazo bado zitakuwa imara kwa sababu ekonomi itakuwa iko sawa sawa. Nikimalizia niseme hivi, mara nyingi viongozi wa nchi ya Kenya wametuchukulia kama vinyakororo. Kwa sasa hivi tumekuwa na miswada bungeni. Mlihakikisha kwamba sisi hatutafuata demokrasia haitakuja katika vyuo vikuu. Mkasema eti hatuwezi chagua viongozi wetu vile inavyostahili. Mkasema tutumie delegate system. Mbona nyinyi hamtumii delegate system? Tumeleta mswada wa petition kuhakikisha kwamba delegate system katika university elections iondolewe. Na leo hii committee ya education ilikaa pamoja na sisi na tukatoa submission zetu. CS wa education akakubali, lakini bado vyuo vikuu mnakatalia kwamba sisi tuzidi kutumia delegate system. Tangu enzi za delegate system, wakati wa kina Babu Owino walipoondoka, hakuna kiongozi katika vyuo vikuu ametokea kuwa kiongozi tajika nchini Kenya. Na hiyo ni kwa sababu ya kutohakikisha viongozi wanapewa kura na wanafunzi. Mnafanya kunakuwa na viongozi ambao ni marobot, ambao wanasukumwa na shule, ambao wanahakikisha kwamba wanafunzi wetu hawapati haki zao katika vyuo. Kwa hivyo sisi ombi letu kwa wabunge, kabla hamjaenda nyumbani au likizo ya muda mrefu, kwa sababu wengine mnarudi na pengine wengine wenu mtakosa kurudi, tunaomba muweze kuvote in petition ambayo iko mbele yenu. Na Bwana Speaker, sisi tunakuomba sana, iwapo mnatujali sisi vijana, demokrasia ianze pale katika parliament. Tunaomba mpitishe petition hiyo, ndio wanafunzi waweze kupigia kura wanafunzi viongozi wale wanaotaka, na kuanzia hapo ndiposa tutakuwa na viongozi bora nchini Kenya. Comrades power. Comrades tibim. Comrades tialala. Kina dada hai. Kina dada ngwa.
Mama wenzangu, so far tumefikisha 350k kwa akaunti yetu ya chama. Tufanye aje na hizi pesa zetu?
Naona tununue vitenge zinafanana. Vitenge. Hapana, tununue sufuria za non-stick.
Sufuria.
Tununueni curtain.
Ai, mama wenzangu, vote tununue kaploti.
Kuna watu wanauza plots na nyuki.
Na nyuki?
Hebu tuwapigie simu watupe uhondo.
Hello.
Thank you for calling Octaven. How may we assist you?
Can we get a plot with 350,000 in Nanyuki?
Yes, you can get a plot at the Great Oasis Gardens in Nanyuki today for as low as 349,000 shillings.